Hello everybody, it is Dalsgar with a new series. I have actually changed my skin, as you can see. The Rainbow Hunter actually helped me make this new skin. I will put a link to his channel down in the description. I am also very sorry for the lack of videos that have been out. It's just that I needed to take a break, but I will be back with lots of videos very soon, and a new Zap video should be coming out soon. Now, I don't know about soon, but I should be getting back on the server soon. So, now I'm gonna start a new series called Dalsgar Tries, and in this series, what will happen is that Dalsgar, will try. I will try to make certain things and hope they work. And at the end, I will show you what I have made. So it could be a redstone contraption I do not know how to build. It could be like terraforming because I'm not a good builder. It could be trying to build in a certain type of thing. It could be many things. So today I am going to be trying to make a piston feed tape. What a piston feed tape does is it takes a bunch of blocks and turns them around in a circle. So let me lay out my base plans and then I'll be right back. Guys, as I'm setting this up, I want to do a quick side note that none of these contraptions will be good. If you guys want to know how to build these things really well, you can either wait for a redstone with Dalsgar video to come out because then I will know how to make it well. But if you do not want to wait, then you can just look one up. This is just me trying, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. So do not use this. If it's a redstone contraption, I will show you how I built it. I will show you how to build it. But it's not going to be a good design. There are so many other better designs you can use. I just want to put that out there. Okay, guys. I am back. This is my plan. So my plan is to... So you see how this? So first thing we're going to do is update that one. Oopsies, I placed the server the wrong way. Sorry guys, I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I actually took a bit of a Minecraft break. So first thing we're going to do is update that piston, which will push that there. And then the second thing we're going to do is update this piston, which will push that there. But you see, now the third thing we're going to have to do is update this piston. Update this piston. So sorry guys, it's Minecraft. Then what we're going to do is update this piston, so it'll go over there. And the last thing we have to do is update this piston, so that it'll go over there. And all of the blocks change positions. So, I'm going to try to figure out how to do something like this, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, welcome back. So this is the first thing that I did. I set up this button. There is redstone actually underneath. It runs all the way over here. So, the first thing I want to do is move these two across. So I press this, and those two get moved across, and they get moved back. So that was basically the first step. Now, the next step is to go into the next ones. So I think this one should just be pretty simple. Just pull out, oh, that updated, yeah. So pull out a signal from right here, and then just take it over here. Because this is because this is one tick longer, it should work. I am not perfect on my redstone knowledge, but in my mind, this should work. So now if I get, let me just get jungle planks. So, let me just make every other one a jungle plank. Perfect. So now let's see if this works. So the first thing that's going to happen is, as we can see, that was a terrible failure. So let me go back to the drawing boards. Let me go back, and I'll figure it out. I will be right back with y'all. Okay, I'm back. It's been like 30 seconds since the last clip. I'm running into a new problem that I didn't think of, which is that all the repeaters pulse twice. Which I should have realized would have been a problem, but I didn't, because I'm, like, not smart. So, let me reset this. I don't know. I'm just bringing you guys along for the journey of me making my first ever piston feed tape. I don't know if you guys will find this interesting. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So, I think I have made it work. I'm not sure. So, let's just watch this piece. I'm going to make this piece of glass, and it should move over one slot. It moved over way more than that. So, good thing, it's going in circles. It's going in too many circles. So, the first thing I did to fix this problem was just put these ticks of delay here, but that actually may be the problem. Wait 1 second. Let me watch this again. Okay, so I think I need some more delay here. And let's try this again. Hopefully the glass only moves one over. And I have fixed it. Okay, so this is my really bad piston feed tape design. I do not recommend this to anyone. I'm not going to rebuild it with you guys, but I'm just going to explain to you how it works. So this is what happens. The first thing that happens is, let me cut off these two redstone lines. Oh, I don't want to cut that one off. Whatever. Okay, it'll be fine. So the first thing that happens when I press this button, this observer gets detected by the redstone, so it pushes out the pistons, which means that if I place it this way, is that the right way? No. Whatever. Can I place like a button here to redirect it? Does that work? Great. So you see that happened. Well, whatever. Okay, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It moves over, right? Put that there and put that there. So it moves so when I press it, just watch those two sides. That moves over and that moves over. That's the first thing that happens. Okay. Now, the next thing that happens is there's this long tick of delay. Because what happening before, this would push, and then this would push, and then this would push again. So what I wanted to do was put a lot of delay so that this could fire a second time when the redstone went out here. But there would still be enough over here, if that made sense. So what I did was I put a lot of redstone delay. So now if you just look at this side, see this pushes out, and then this pushes again before that comes through. And that happens on both sides. So I don't know if that really makes any sense. It barely makes any sense to me. But basically what's happening is these two are getting powered, so then these ones are getting moved over. This one gets moved over here, and this one gets moved over here, right? And then this one gets moved over here, and this one gets moved over. But then because I'm using an observer, which is dumb, I should have just... I'm dumb. If I didn't use an observer and I just used a block there, it would have been so much simpler. But it's okay. It's okay. But because I'm using an observer, it fires twice. So then this will fire again, and this will fire again. So that's why we have all this delay here, so that it doesn't fire. Because before what was happening was this would get powered again, right? Okay, and then this would get powered. So it would move before it was supposed to move, which is not good. What, do I not know how to count? Oh, wood here. It would move so it's supposed to move. So then all this delay here actually moves it over. So all this delay here, it pushes this over, like that. And then it pushes this over, like that. So altogether, you have that one piece of glass. And it's not a very good system, but it works. And now, I wanted to do something, and I kind of still want to do it. So let me try to figure out how to do it. So let me go down here. There's redstone here. Move this. Put a block here. Redstone here. Place one redstone here. Does it still work, or is there two little redstone signals? It looks like it still works, right? Great! It still works. So now what I want to do is make this, you can't, so let's see what happens if I spam the button. If I press it a second time, does it break? You see how it broke there? I kind of want my system to be unbreakable. I know that's like really simple thing to ask for. Let me just make all of these one block and just have the one glass that we're following. Kind of want to make it unbreakable. So if I click this button, let's see what's the last thing that gets moved. The last thing that gets moved is this one and that one. So this one is closer to the button, so we'll just use this side. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, how many times does that side get moved? Let's see, see this block only gets moved once. So I can take an output from that from the time it gets moved. So what I'm going to try to do is figure out a system to not let you press it again unless it has finished the whole system. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I'm not a very good redstone person. I just like pretend I am. So let me try a little bit and I'll be back. Okay guys, this is the last thing I'm going to show you. This is really confusing, so let me explain it to you. First thing I did was make the button go through a block, right? Because the signal still goes through the same and the signal goes all in the same places. Okay, this redstone is confusing. This redstone, not good. Not good. Not a good redstoner over here. I just try my best. So, it goes through a block. But you can see the block is attached to a piston. So every time you touch the block, it goes through this T flip-flop. This T flip-flop is the same one that I showed in my other video over here, right? You can see, except instead of it going straight through, as you can see over here, it goes to the side. And what that does is it takes this block and pushes it over this redstone torch. When it gets pushed over the redstone torch, it allows redstone signal to go through here, depowering this torch, which turns, let me break this redstone, depowering this torch, which turns this off. So as you can see, when I click this, it depowers it. Okay? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So let's move this back. So now, I don't know if I said this before in the video, but I'm looking for when this block moves. And if you watch this, this block only moves once, right there. So what I do is, observers actually give out a 1-tick pulse. So I guess I could just, wait, let's just scrap this. Wait a second. Boom. Boom. See, look at this. We're making the redstone better together. And then go 1, 2. Perfect. So, it's the same. For this T flip-flop design, you don't even need it. You can just go straight into an observer. Because look, the observer, so then everything spins around. So then what happens is when this block moves, it updates this observer, which updates this observer, which updates this observer, which goes to the redstone all the way over here to this observer, which 1-tick pulses the block back over. Which means that you can't spam this button, because look, you spam it, and it'll only work again once the thing is done. Does that make sense? It will only work again. They can spam it forever, but it'll work because I set a precaution that it can only go once it is done revolving. That didn't happen. I can just add some more delay and it'll fix it. Whatever. I'm trying my best. I'm not a good redstoner. Alright, let's give it one more test. So I'm going to click it for a few more seconds. And you see, everything is good. And now I'm going to do one more thing. I can actually use this as a combination lock, because this is really dumb. You can't actually see through this, but I can put what do I need? I need a comparator. See, my brain's a little frazzled right now. I'm gonna put a comparator right here. Put one there. Okay, great. Okay, sorry for that little silence. I was just figuring out what to do. So now I can actually use this to as a lock. So pretend that this right here is my door. Okay? So what I can do is, if I press this button, you see the door stays open because there's this here. but you can't, the comparator doesn't actually work through glass. So if I click the button here, the glass goes through, and my door opens. So, I don't know if any of that made sense. That was actually my first attempt, as I said in the beginning, at ever making a piston feed tape. I think I did pretty well for what I was trying to do, and I like it a lot. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up, and please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And for now, this is Dalsgar, out.